From jobbing.com arena in Glendale, this is Ed Cole for pros2preps.com, where the time is drawing near for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoff series between the Blackhawks and the Coyotes right here on Thursday night. The Coyotes completed part of what they set out to do this season, win the division and have a chance to fight for a Stanley Cup championship. Standing in their way of a mission complete are the Chicago Blackhawks, a team they beat 3 times this season. They're a team that's playoff savvy and a team that's tasted the sweet championship nectar 4 times, most recently in the 2009-2010 season. Perhaps the biggest question mark for the series is the health of all-star center Jonathan Toews, who missed the final 22 games of the regular season for Chicago due to a concussion. Toews, as you can see, did take part in Wednesday's practice. Toews and Blackhawks head coach Joel Quenneville are both optimistic, yet cautious about his return for Game 1. A front line of Toews, Patrick Kane, and Marian Hossa will no doubt pose a challenge for the Coyotes, and goalie Mike Smith, who was the winning goalie in each of those 3 wins against Chicago.
Yeah, I think the lineup speaks for itself. I think they have obviously some dynamic players with a lot of skill and players that we're going to have to pay a lot of attention to. Some defensemen that like to jump up in the rush and obviously have been successful in the past, so it's going to be a great test for our team.
Defenseman Keith Yandel knows the Blackhawks like to play Chicago-style hockey, bang and crush, which is exactly what Phoenix is going to have to give them in return.
I think just playing them hard. You got to play them hard. I mean, they got a good team over there. They got guys who, a lot of skilled guys, a lot of guys who can make plays. So I think you just got to do a good job of shutting them down and limiting them to their chances.
One big key for the Coyotes will be the play of right winger Radim Vrbata, who has 11 points in 20 career games versus the Blackhawks. Vrbata talks about this team being the right fit for him, which has allowed his game to flourish.
Well, the first season here, I had 27 goals. Second season 24. So it's not just this year. I think, as I said, this is good place for me. Starting with the guys in the dressing room, with the coaching staff, and people around the team. So when you put everything together, it makes a comfortable place for you to play.
Lastly, head coach Dave Tippett is well aware of the butterflies that will be buzzing in every man's jersey on Thursday night.
I think there's some nervous tension for both teams at the start of a series. You got to go out and you got to bear down and play the way you've been playing. That's the one thing that I think I really like the way our group, we competed like it was the playoffs right till the final game of the season. So there's not a lot that has to change in our group going into the series. We've been in this mode for a few weeks now.
Any way you look at it, this should be a great series. Game 1 on Thursday night, the puck drops at 7 right here at the arena. From jobbing.com arena in Glendale, this is Ed Cole for pros2preps.com.